I knew something was wrong the moment I met him. Not because of what he did, but because of how he looked at me, like he was memorizing my face. We met on a rainy evening. I was rushing home trying to avoid the storm when I crashed into him at the corner of the street. "Sorry," I started, but the words caught in my throat. His grip tightened slightly on my arm, not enough to hurt, just enough to stop me from walking away. "You should be more careful," he said. His voice was calm, too calm. I pulled my arm back. "I'm fine." But he didn't move, just stood there staring at me, like I was important, like I mattered. And somehow, that made me nervous. I started seeing him everywhere after that, at the cafe, across the street, standing just far enough to watch, but never close enough to talk. At first, I thought it was coincidence. Then it became a pattern, and patterns don't lie. "Do you know him?" my friend asked one day. I shook my head. "No." But my eyes found him anyway, sitting in the corner, watching, always watching. One night I couldn't take it anymore. I walked straight up to him. "Why are you following me?" No hesitation this time, no silence. "Because I have to." My heart skipped. "That's not an answer." "It's the only one you're getting." I scoffed. "Are you some kind of stalker?" For a second, I thought I saw something flicker in his eyes. Guilt? "No," he said quietly. "Then what?" Silence. Then, "Someone you should stay away from." I should have listened. I didn't. Days turned into weeks, and somehow, the distance between us started to disappear. Short conversations, long stares, moments that felt like something more. Until one night, everything changed. I was walking home when I felt it again, that same uneasiness, like something bad was about to happen. Then, footsteps, fast, closing in. My heart started racing. I turned, and someone grabbed me from behind. I tried to scream, but a hand covered my mouth. "Don't move." Panic shot through my body. This was it. This was how it ends. Then suddenly, the grip disappeared. A loud thud, a struggle. I stumbled forward, gasping for air, and when I turned, he was there. My shadow, my watcher, fighting like his life depended on it. Or mine. Seconds later, silence. The attacker was gone, or unconscious. I didn't know, didn't care, because he was standing there, breathing hard, blood on his knuckles. "What is going on?" I demanded. No more running, no more silence. "Tell me the truth." He looked at me, and this time, he didn't look away. "I was sent to kill you." The world stopped. My heart dropped. "You're joking." "I don't joke." My chest tightened. "Then why am I still alive?" A pause, then, "Because I couldn't do it." I stared at him, trying to process everything. "You've been following me this whole time." "Yes." "Waiting for the right moment?" "Yes." "Then why didn't you take it?" His jaw tightened. "Because I made a mistake." My voice shook. "What mistake?" He stepped closer, and for the first time, there was something raw in his eyes, something real. "I got too close." My heart started racing. "That's not a mistake," I whispered. "For someone like me," he said softly, "it is." Silence. Then, "Why?" I asked. "Why me? Why this? Why him?" He exhaled slowly, then said the one thing I never expected. "Because I fell in love with you." Everything inside me froze. This wasn't supposed to happen. None of this was supposed to happen. An assassin, in love with his target. Somewhere in the distance, sirens echoed. Or maybe it was something worse. He glanced behind him, then back at me. "They won't stop," he said. "If I don't finish the job, someone else will." Fear crept in again. "So what happens now?" A long pause. Then he made a decision. I could see it in his eyes. Clear. Final. I protect you. My breath caught. And after that? I asked. His expression darkened. Then I deal with the people who sent me. My heart pounded. This just got bigger, more dangerous, more real. I looked at him, at the man who was supposed to kill me, but chose to save me instead. And somehow, despite everything, I felt it. That pull, that connection, that dangerous, impossible feeling. Then I guess, I said quietly, we're in this together. For the first time, he smiled. Not cold, not distant, but real. And in that moment, I realized something terrifying. Falling in love with him